Ah! Oh, hey, there I am. I, I loaded in and I was like, oh no, I'm gone. Okay, everything's fine. Okay, alright. We're good. I wonder if that's loud enough. Like, I rewatch my streams to find things to clip because no one else is gonna. No. I do rewatch it to see what there is to clip, and sometimes it's just so quiet. But fucking Dead Space was so loud. I'll try turning it to 12. And we'll see if that works. Okay, so I'm not going to do. Hold on, I gotta put this back. I can't do two things at once here. Okay. Anyway, I'm not going to keep playing Lunar. I don't want to burn out on it, and I thought it'd be fun just to like mix up games every once in a while. Do one game on one day, do another game on another day. A lot of streamers do that, so just to keep things fresh or something. Who knows? I don't know. But I thought I would do that as well. Sorry, I'm moving my microphone. If you can hear any kind of thumping, sorry, that's me moving the microphone. I apologize. Hold on, I gotta move this back. Moving things. All right. Anyway, yes. So, I have never finished all three. Well, technically four. I've never done all the games on Insanity, but we'll probably just do these three. Because, I don't know. I like Andromeda, but I don't know if I want to do Insanity on it. So, in order for me to get through doing this on Insanity, I'm going to romance the one person that I love, and that's Garrus, of course. And I'm going to be a nice shepherd. So all options are already chosen. Nobody can make me change it. You're just going to have to sit, buckle in for the ride of me being angry at a video game, because I'm sure Insanity is going to do that to me. Yes. So. I gotta move. I gotta sit. I gotta get in a comfy position before I start this. Okay. Well,
please log in to access your profile.
of course.
Warning.
Oh
Data
no.
corruption detected.
My bones are
Please
corrupted.
reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
Let's see. What shall we do? I guess Spacer.
Confirm psychological profile.
Get the job done. Let's do it.
Confirm military specialization.
We're good. This doesn't shotgun. we're doing this on insanity, so. Soldier. Lift Earth around, lift Earth. Maybe.
Confirm facial identification.
I wish I could change. Yeah. I wish I could change the default. So, like, if I go back.
Confirm facial identification.
And, like, I use this. I just want to change. Like, I want to keep this hair. Why can't I use this hair in the custom? I can use it for male shepherd. Oh, God. Jeez, okay. Why can't I use this hair? I have to use this face?
Profile reconstruction complete.
It's not neat, and he's blue. Alright, in any case, that's good enough for me.
Identification confirmed.
Alright, here we go. Auto. We'll just use legendary, whatever. Auto? Yeah, whatever. No. Autosave, yes. Subtitles, yes, of course. I cannot stand playing video games or watching movies without subtitles. I have audio processing issues. Alright. Alright. Insanity. Wish me luck.
Well, what about Shepard? She's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of her life.
Military service runs in the family. Both her parents were in the Navy.
She proved herself during the Blitz, held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
She's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
Oh, that was dry.
Can't question her courage.
I have little cheese cubes
and Shepard's the best
and turkey jerky, and they were both very
Make
dry.
a call.
I love the music in this game.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander? A little chunky. Just a little. Oh,
We
hello.
are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination.
Am I squishing this cheese into a ball? Maybe.
All stations secure for transit. The board is green. Approach run has begun.
It's such a shame.
Relay in
Seth Green is so into
2,
NFTs.
1.
So I liked his performance in here, but he's just a shitty dude, I guess.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
Okay, bye, Nihilus.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible.
Alright, calm
Besides,
down.
specters are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're
Be
paranoid.
The council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
No.
They don't send specters on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Hello?
Joker,
status
report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
You get that, Commander?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
What?
Can't possibly imagine why.
Exactly, Caden. I like Caden, but I'm not gonna romance him.
You
Is-
probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
I have to make sure not to get too close to him.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
I do like that. Oh. Caden's story isn't, I can fix him. It's that he's already gone through his personal problems. I think a lot of people had problems with that. They couldn't have their, I can fix him moment. Hello? Oh.
The systems are roughly 1,200.
Don't talk to me. A lot of, like, romance novels. Not that I read them, of course. Are like, I can fix him. And Caden doesn't have that. Ooh, charm. Oh, yes. Please, thank you. I probably should have put it on something else more useful, but I like charming my way through problems. Oh, I have no helmet. Okay.
We're getting dragged right along with them.
Relax, Presley.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run.
God, the textures update
Captain?
so much better.
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down in engineering. Didn't mean to cause any trouble.
You're fine.
But
I
have to
understand.
admit, something's odd about this
But you're
mission.
also being
The whole
racist.
crew feels it.
Xenophobic. Would this be racist or xenophobic? Xenophobic, yes.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Thanks, Presley. You turn into a good guy. Too bad you die. Anyway.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit.
Leroy Jenkins.
That's crazy. The captain.
Hello.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
Oh,
I
Ted.
sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
You'll do fine. Yeah, totally.
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
The quick shift, I don't know if anybody else can notice this, but when they turn to look at somebody, there's like this like slow and then quick shift, and then the head stops at a point. It's very BioWare. Well, it's very certain games, I guess, but it's very BioWare too.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself in the Blitz. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
All right,
You're young,
relax.
Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Exactly.
Don't worry, man. I'm not gonna screw this up.
Okay.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Goodbye, Chakwas. Hello, Nihilus. How are you? Talk to me, Nihilus.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
Talk to me in that double voice you have.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Oh, let me touch you, Birdman.
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard.
You can't see me, but I have my hands under my chin.
Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
Oh, Anderson.
We told the commander what's really going on.
This far more
You're ruining my flirting.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
Oh, the music changed.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis.
Need to know.
A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is
Technically,
the last time
it's
humanity
not
made a
Prothean.
discovery like this. It jumped our technology forward 200 years.
But they
Eden
don't know
Prime
that.
doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this.
I have knowledge
We
from
need
the
to bring
future.
beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Oh, that was a sour one.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Turian
Sharing
species?
that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
Yeah.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the
What did I choose? Oh, the Blitz. Okay.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz.
I don't remember.
single-handed.
Yeah,
You showed
he
not
just
only
answered me.
courage, but also incredible skill. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy. and to the Spectres.
Oh, tell me more about how you want to look at me.
To find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I got flexibility.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
Ah, sadly.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Let's get those codex.
They were a
codexes?
Species that ruled the
Whatever.
galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've
Why?
heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of
Poor
galactic
Liara.
society. And without their
It's like
massive ways,
they were
interstellar
so kind and nice, and then she meets a real Prothean. It's like, oh, they're terrible.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds.
Does it?
To forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes
Poor Eden Prime gets knocked around so many times.
And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Silas, are your eyes okay? He's got like one, like he's cross-eyed. Wait. Can my tracker do cross eyes? Hold on. Not really.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology. Even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars...
Yes, did you see it on Nihilus? He did the thing.
Who knows what we can learn from this beacon?
Like the smooth turn and then it snapped.
We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Nihilus, you have pretty eyes, by the way.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
Okay, let's go.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Let me move a couple things.
Get down!
I know one way to keep Hayden from romancing me. It's kind of sad, though. But then I can have Ashley as a friend.
Heavy casualties! I repeat, heavy casualties!
We'll see.
We can't get evac! They came out of nowhere! We need...
Oh, goodbye. Why are you filming their faces? Filming what they're looking at. Always bugs me. In movies and stuff. People wouldn't do that. They see them staring at something, they turn immediately to look at it. Not film their
Reverse
faces.
and hold at 38.5.
Oh, his little flanges.
Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems.
No. I had an alt tab.
Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
Nope.
I move faster on my own.
That's true, but that's not a good thing.
Nihilus will scout out ahead.
Goodbye,
We'll
Nihilus.
feed
I
status
miss you.
reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ah,
Ship perimeter secured, Commander.
thank you. I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that either. That is a sniper
This
rifle.
place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
Wait, I don't remember any. No. Sound? No. Controls. Oh, no. Southpaw? Oh, that's if you're left-handed. Yeah, silly me. Oh, no. I want e-bikes. Here it is. Space bar. Well. How do I put my gun away? Well, I guess I'm just standing with a gun now. Squad. Richard Leroy Jenkins. This will not help you. Sure. Yes. There's the button. Okay, whoa. Luckily, there's no ammo counter.
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
What if you get right up in them? They explode? Nope. Okay. Where am I going? Okay, I have to go this way. I want to look this way first. Excuse me. Gas bags. Sometimes there's things to find. I have found it. I'll take it. Can I put that on? Yes! I'm gonna need that. Space bars to run.
Oh God, what happened here?
Wow. Uh-oh, here we go. Goodbye, Jenkins. He doesn't even have fried chicken. Caden, why is your health so low? He's gone, Captain.
Right through his shields. They're out of chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
How do I... Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Don't start doing things. I didn't mean to press that. I just wanted to crouch.
Got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies.
Oh no.
I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Okay. Good luck. Oh, oh, oh. Yes. Wait, have I missed something? Where am I? Oh, I'm good. Okay. Hello? Hello? Yeah. Excuse you, sir. There. I feel very close to Shepard's back. I feel like I'm on her back. Oh. Carry me, Shepard. Ah! Oh, hi. Ashley! Caden, I don't think you're gonna do a lot of work over there. Ooh.
Thanks for your help, Commander.
I did nothing.
I was gonna make it.
There we go.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
I am.
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky.
Obviously.
Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications.
Their hands are very tiny.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
Well, I did put it to insanity, so...
The Vale in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
Huh?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
Time for payback.
What else do you know about the game?
Ashley Williams style.
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
If you haven't heard from them, they're dead.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Okay, let's go.
Move out!
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
I should probably tell them where to go. But they can just stand out here. It's fine. How do I grenade? Oh, like that. This is my spot, actually. Find your own spot. Here, you go. Somebody go there. And somebody can go there. There you go. Oh, they got him. Okay. How do I recall him? See?
That man was still alive when they stuck him on the spike.
Killing us isn't enough. The Geth want us to suffer.
Are you guys coming? Okay. No beacon.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp.
Maybe.
It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
You should have waited for me sooner. But fine. Yeah. Sure. Oh. I should probably do that.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up. Oh god, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Destroy them. Oh. Ouch. Oh, balls. That's the wrong button. Oops.
I'm a little busy here.
Are you? I think we got it. Oh, I spun a little too fast. Excuse me.
It must take a few hours for the spikes to turn people into husks.
Eden Prime will never be the same again.
An upgrade kit. I do miss these little mini games in the third game.
that door. It's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Humans, thank the Maker.
Thank the Maker.
Close the door before they come back.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Are you from
We'll
Thetis?
be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
Wrong Turian.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
It's a warning.
Birth the heart of evil. Awaken the beast. Unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
I can shut him up. No.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
He can see the Reapers. If you'll excuse me, I need to explore. Okay. I want to make sure I can't open those. Okay. Good luck. Keep those shutters closed. Hope the Geth don't know how to do mini games. There it is.
Saren. Nihilus.
Oh.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
Don't let your guard down.
The council thought you could use some help on this one.
That's a lie. They shouldn't know.
Expecting to find the Geth here.
You just learned about this. They wouldn't know until now, maybe.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Boom. Yeah, there it is. Okay.
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
It's huge. That's what she said. Goodbye. Oh. see one sneaking up on us. I saw him. Oh, hello. Give me things. I will happily take that. Allow me to jump, please. The movement in Andromeda is superior.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out. We're not armed.
Okay.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed
Dried
up right
cheese.
before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the
Maybe.
propane beacon they dug up?
Most people here are civilians.
We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
Indoctrination. Okay, that's it.
I have to go.
Goodbye.
Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
I don't like being lied to. But I like being nice in video games.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you looking out for me.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's probably dead.
Guy, I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell.
Yeah, he might just be dead.
At the spaceport, if he's still alive.
All right,
I
goodbye.
have to go.
Good luck.
I should go. Wow. Take off. I'm gonna check these sheds. Electronic. Too low. My electronics is too low. Oh well. Let's go. Excuse me. I guess if I came in here as an electrician, whatever it is, it would have been fine, but no. I came here as a soldier. Brute. Strong. Tough. I need it for insanity. If I'm too weak, I'll die. Nihilus, no.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
I know it is. Oh. Nihilus. Sweetie. Hold on. Will this Metagel help, sir? Oh, I just walked over your body. Your blood is blue. I could.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I am sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back.
Well, the back of the head.
I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind
Not
the
the
crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
Where is it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Survivor's guilt.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything
Big.
like it before.
With tentacles.
It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down.
I mean, it's a very big ship.
And it was making this noise,
That's the indoctrination.
bored right into your brain.
Hold on.
That's what woke me up.
There.
The attack came a few minutes later.
Okay. Oh, Cole mentioned you.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Not really. Smuggle any
Anything
weapons?
hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
Hey, hold up.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
All right,
I
Ashley,
never
calm
thought we'd
down.
actually need those grenades.
Of course they need the grenades.
Prime, we're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Just give me the grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
For now.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology. top of the
Saving.
line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
Did I talk to him about everything? I don't remember. Whatever.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went.
Okay.
I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Nice. That. Caden, can you learn to shoot properly, please? Alright, where are they? Oh, they're right there. I'm going to get shot in the ass. Oh, I'm getting shot in the head. Oh, okay. I was trying to go for a cheeky little angle, but it didn't quite work. I'm having troubles here. There. I like how he grabs his shoulder even though I shot him in the head. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Got him. I think I need to get closer. Oh. Ah. Got him. That made him poke his head out. Alright, is that everybody? That looks like it was everybody. Nice. Lovely. Wonderful. Let's be off.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Leave no evidence. You know, if you weren't such an asshole, Saren, I would like you. But Garrus is my male wife, so... Let's get those charges. Ooh. Flashlight heads.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
One down, 4 to go? 3 to go. What are you shooting at? Hayden, can you learn? Hello? Alright, hold on. We're gonna get off of this. Why is this not killing them? Maybe it's too far. You know how sometimes you have to be closer for it to count? Or maybe it's shooting that. I don't know. Oh, hello. Whoopsie. Hayden, can you move, please? Oh. There. His shields were impressive. There he is. One charge remaining. Got him. Oh, I see you. Oopsie. We only got him out of position. Did that completely on purpose. Zero charges remaining. Humans win. I wish I could shoot them while they're up here. I know there are some out here. Can you pop your little flashlight head out so I can shoot it? There you are. Goodbye, sweetie. Oh. All right. Oh, I missed my shot. Oh, they're coming. They're a little confused, but they got the spirit. Oh, it's going to get worse, though. This is just easy because it's the first level, I'm sure. Insanity is not kind. I've tried it a few times before, and I just never could do it. But this time, we're going to do it. Take them. Now we have to check the other side. Give it a wide berth, Shepherd. Because no one else is going to explore except for you. Hayden doesn't look around. Ashley doesn't. Amazing. I'm wonderful. I'm amazing at mini games. Oh, right here. Is there anything else? No? Okay. Let's get beaconed. Protheans. Mine just jacked. I don't know.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
The damsel in distress. We must save him.
Shepard!
No, don't touch. It's too.
It had to explode, or Shepard's mind would make it explode. Or wait, maybe Shepard's mind did make it explode. She's too powerful. Stop praying for Shepard. She's too powerful. Oh, hello, Mommy.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy. A human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
I could romance Liara.
One of the humans may have used it.
But... Garrus. That double voice.
This human must be eliminated.
Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
I'm awake.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Like I got run over. Oh, I don't remember the name. Redhead femshep is the best femshep. I'm totally not biased at all.
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Well, I bought it when it came out. I have never played an Insanity run, so I thought I'd try it.
You had no way to know.
I usually pick easy because I just like the story.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off.
You should buy it.
Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The updates for Legendary are a lot nicer for like...
And I had to carry you back here to the ship.
Hold on, Kaiden's talking. I can't talk over him. The updates to like the textures and stuff make it a lot more worth it. And then they also add the DLC. They missed out on the... I don't remember which DLC they lost, but they do have the... one of the DLCs for 1. But I mean, look at that texture on her clothes. If you play the original Mass Effect 1, it's so bad. Oh, same. I miss like how Mass Effect 1 and Dragon Age Origins were like, you know? And, what was it? Knights of the Old Republic. That one is one of my favorite ones, too.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves.
Also, how are you, Arya?
I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
That's fine.
How's our
Thank you for even lurking. I appreciate it.
Commander's going to be fine.
Also, good luck in your Valorant games.
Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
I believe in you. I'm cheering you on.
Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
No, Jenkins just kind of ran out in front.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries.
I don't think the Intel could have known about
Nobody
this.
could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
Oh, if you're not busy, who do you like to romance in this game? I have to know if I have to judge you or not. Actually, I won't judge you for anybody.
I didn't do
Except for
anything wrong,
Jacob.
Captain.
I'm sorry.
Hopefully the council can see that.
Who do you
I'll
romance
stand behind you and your report.
in Mass Effect?
You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren. That other
And I
kid.
promise I won't judge you.
Saren's a Spectre,
Unless it's Jacob.
a living legend.
Because Jacob's
But
a
if he's working
turd.
with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Ah. Vega's a good one. Hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how. I don't know why. I only know it had
I like
something to do
Garrus
with the
personally.
beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
A vision.
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
Yeah, I had a bad dream.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
Oh.
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war.
Face tentacles.
He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
The new race that they put in Andromeda? I forget his name. Oh gosh. They look like cats. They got like cat faces. But they're like hairless cats. Oh gosh, I have to look it up now. Jaal. Is that the one? Oh, too big. wanted a picture of him. Quit scrolling around. This guy? Because I romanced him too. There. Yeah. He's a good one, I think.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
I mean, who isn't an Iron Bull fan?
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
Ow.
I'll contact the ambassador and see if
my
he can
desk.
get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
I still need to... Because usually I like to do multiple playthroughs and like romance different people to see who they are, how it is. I still need to do like a Sarah romance and a Dorian one. Oh, I half expected Liara to be here. She's not here. I haven't picked her up yet.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander. Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. Doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from
I'm sorry. Okay. Good luck.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines. We stick together. And I'm just sorry that we lost Jenkins.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck.
Well, it was mostly he walked out of cover.
Shakedown cruise. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides,
May as well.
my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
I was a regular Navy brat. I got a little more noteworthy than the folks expected.
Oh, that's right, the Blitz. I imagine that bought you any post in the fleet. Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am. Can you, tell me why?
The captain hopes the ambassador can get an audience with the council. Tell them what Saren's been up to.
Oh, the ambassador is an asshole.
Probably like to know he's not working for them anymore.
Yeah.
We'll be ready, Commander.
Chakwas.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls.
Chakwas reads romance novels.
Quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
Anderson's a good man.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. but he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
That is lucky.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I should go.
Yes, Commander?
No, I didn't.
Is there something you need?
I wanted to look at my locker.
Goodbye, Commander.
Well, I'll wait until she's out of the way. Hello, Ashley.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
What? Well.
You're a good soldier, Williams.
Oh,
you belong
the
on
brightness.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who was awarded the Star of Terra.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
One of the options.
You're gonna
I
fit
should
in
go.
Just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
I do like Ashley as a friend. She's a little rude to other races, species, whatever. But she's not terrible.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready.
Oh.
Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
I guess. I do like the ship updates in 2 and 3.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Oh, Codex.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Oh, while this cutscene is going, I need to be right back.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Back just in time.
This is an outrage!
Oh gosh.
The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
Well, Turian colonies aren't on the Traverse.
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems.
Terminus. Whatever.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you
Oh, it is the Traverse. I was right.
But Seren,
You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will
I remember them
discuss specific
having
findings at the
names.
hearing, not before.
Okay.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the
There's only
mission
3 of
reports.
us.
I assume they're accurate?
Calm down, Udina.
Sounds like you convinced the council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Well,
Saren's a threat to
maybe he
every
shouldn't be
human power out
treasonous.
there. He needs to be stopped. The council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we
Is that
better
a mark
hope
on the
the
wall,
CSEC
or is that a mark on my
investigation
monitor?
turns up evidence to support our
Oh, it's on the
accusation.
wall.
Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard,
Water.
you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
Water.
And that's why I hate politicians.
I didn't mean to do that. Oh no. Tab? No. Caps lock? No. B? No. N? No. T? Y? R? E? W? Q? Wassid? G is a grenade. What is that? High contrast mode? I don't know how that would make it easier for anybody to see. How do I put my gun away? No. No. Alt. No. Other alt. No. 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 How do I put my gun away? I guess I'm walking around the Citadel with my gun out.
Big place.
I understand what you're saying. Hello there, human.
Hello.
Sincere apology.
Sincere hello.
But I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you?
I did.
This is all going so wrong. And it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say,
my chair.
She has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think.
I am exploring. Excuse you. My chair is falling.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Dan. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus Ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
EarthClan. Do you have to put such visceral hate in Earth?
What is
Dirt.
this place?
Dirt planet.
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador
Elcor, that's it.
next door, in his own office.
Elcor. That's what I was saying. I was going to get run over by.
Shared space.
I forgot their
aid
names.
My fellow Volus. when I'm not being interrupted.
Well, excuse me. Humans are just naturally curious.
I'd like to know more
That's
about
being racist towards
I'm sure
humans.
our history and culture
It's stopping me from exploring.
Earth Clan.
Earth Clan.
Actually,
Okay.
I would like to know more about
Volus Clan.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy.
Okay.
However, despite our long
sorry.
association with the Citadel
Hitting the damn mic.
and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Well, you all are very short.
Rebuke, Dan. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Well...
Why aren't the Elcor or Volus part of the council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Oh, but the Earth Clan.
Dismissive.
What?
Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Is he?
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Oh, my chair's falling.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been...
Callan is very tired.
Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Oh. Okay. Well, I should go.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
Oh. Yeah. I can't go over here? Fine. Whatever. Wait, my squad. Yes, we need that. Assault training. Pistol. Oh, that's everything, okay? Ashley, your turn. Soldier. Combat. Assault rifles. You need that. And you need pistols. Because you both suck at aiming. Quick save.
Good day, Commander.
Good day.
Ambassadors, up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Everyone knows who
Yes,
you are.
I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
I wish my chair would stop falling. It makes my phone stop tracking me properly.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Savina.
I know why they made the markings on the R look like eyebrows, but it's like so silly.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Saphiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
Yes,
The
she is.
embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
Just a bit.
I should be going now.
I should go. Thank you. Oh, wait a minute. Is she the daughter? I think she's the daughter of that one lady. Oh, no. I'm so sorry. You die.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Fantastic. Give me some codex. Oh, it beat.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
Oh, he's so sweet. Executor Palin.
Commander Shepard.
Hello.
I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor
Oh,
Palin
sorry.
of
I just hit my mic.
It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel. Was there something you needed, Commander?
No, I'm just exploring. Doing the human thing.
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot.
I mean,
Council
to be
wants
fair,
make humanity their new
we are.
favorite pet. That's their business. But I don't have to like it.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the council, or so they like to be called.
Oh, Tyrians have such pretty
Like
eyes.
the underhanded side of the council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law, especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel.
I'm about ready to just get a bunch of boxes and just sit on top of them.
Members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC
Stop falling.
representative to the council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Come on. Don't get stuck. There. Okay.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Well, you should.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Goodbye, Executor Palin. I forgot his name like halfway through saying that. Oh. Ooh, the bar.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
I see a lot of humans.
Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets.
Of course she wouldn't. She'd be tossed out the nearest airlock if she did.
I suppose. Besides, Nick, the consort's nothing like the girls back on the colonies. She's...
She's what?
You don't have to do it with her. You can just talk to her if you want.
Is that all you did, Jazz? Just talk?
I didn't say that.
Ha! I bet you did too.
Shut up, Fredericks.
What do you want? Oh, Commander.
Uh-huh.
Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
It should be.
Sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
Uh-huh.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
Right.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Okay, Nasana. You have fun. Okay, I don't have that quest yet. But hopefully I remember where this one is. No. Excuse me, Paula.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide. Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel Space Station.
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
I don't feel like it.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Ah. To the tower. I do like the elevator talks. Oh, it's my wife.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Oh.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Oh, no, don't. Let Garrus work. Hello.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian.
Yes.
I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Not that one. That's the one. Oh, Garrus.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
Oh, we'll find something hard.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Maybe.
You don't want to keep the council waiting.
Garrus, come with me, please. Come with me. Let me touch your bird face. Alright. Fine. I guess I'll go talk to the council. Going on? I'm hearing noises. Anderson, I'm sorry I'm late. I was exploring.
Hearing's already started. Come on.
Let's go.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security.
Where was Saren? Does he have proof of where he went?
Treason. An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime report, Ambassador.
Put my hair up.
The testimony of one traumatized dock worker.
Traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre.
I resemble these accusations. I mean, resent.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, You always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be
I like that in the background noise of 2 or 3. I think it's one of the bars. You can actually hear like the different languages without your quote unquote translator translating it for you. So I wish I could take this preset of Shepard and just adjust things how I want to, but they won't let me. Okay. How did you get involved?
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report.
Oh, he's got it all.
But what can you
Planned
expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked.
That's not why he attacked. He wanted the beacon.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Saren's hiding behind his position as a Spectre. You need to open your
Noises outside.
What we need is evidence. So far, we've seen nothing.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings.
Spartus.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
No.
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Oh, sorry. I'm just smacking my microphone all day today.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history.
Oh, shut up, Udina.
Our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad.
Real bad.
We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
Now what?
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable.
Stop
We need
it.
to find some way to
My
expose
chair. Stop it.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator?
Yes, what about
Saw him arguing
Garrus?
with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Oh, I'll talk to him already.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Oh,
Again.
Harkin.
They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
All right.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
Oh no,
You should talk to
Garrus is
Barlow
number
about
one.
the financial
Numero uno.
Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
Oh, stop with the
An
falling.
information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barlavan's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way. Innocent people. And the official records
I'm gonna
just
move this back a little bit.
up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience. No hesitation.
No hesitation.
He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Ooh, he's a monster.
Innocence doesn't end wars. It causes them.
Yes.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced
I
to
only eat once a day.
But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken.
Only the best human blood for me.
He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Oy vey.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations,
Wow.
alcohol and drug use. The embassy
Hey,
used
Cab.
to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
Yeah.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired.
It looks bad.
A lot of backroom
Even
deals
it
were
looks
worked out
even
with
worse
to keep him on
when
the
you let
force.
him be corrupt.
Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
Okay. Barlavon?
About Barlavon.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius. Doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, specters. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
Sorry, I know you can probably hear it. Dunkins. I'm just trying to... I should stop messing with the mic. Seriously. Which way does this turn? There. Okay.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the council.
Not
He's
really.
just frustrated. The council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Maybe they'd let us join the council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests too.
I should go.
I should
Good
go.
luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Goodbye, Anderson. I'll miss you while I'm exploring in here. Ah. Oh, my chair's falling again. I am so mad. Huh? What?
I bet all these staircases aren't just for show. They make for good defensive positions if this place is ever attacked.
We call that, in the business, foreshadowing.
That guy's up to something.
What guy?
This guy.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind.
Hey, come back here.
Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Why not?
We're just talking.
We're just talking.
Is there something wrong with that?
Is there a problem with just
I
talking?
guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you.
Yeah.
I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I can help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use that.
Well.
You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
I should go. Let's see, I think there was one up here. Nope, not over here. There he is. I see you, darling. Oh, hello, X. Yes, it is. Oh, hey, I leveled up. Excuse me, Ashley. Nice. I can get something. Hayden? You need something. What do I... Ah! My chair is falling again. No, no keepers over here. I don't think. Might as well look. Oh, okay. I thought maybe there was, like, another path behind that wall. Never mind. I'm blind. Kahoku!
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants. Commander?
Oh, he won't talk to me. Never mind. There's a keeper. Time to sprint.
I just want to ask a couple of questions.
Oh, no more sprinting. Come on. Let me sprint again. There we go. I see you. Come here. I'm going to scan you.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the Council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be... Maybe. But I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
But that's just it.
Don't mind me.
Hearing it everywhere.
I'm just over. I'm eavesdropping.
Do you really think Saren could be involved in something like that without the Council knowing it?
Yes.
Maybe the Council does know.
Ah.
Everyone already assumes he's just doing their dirty work.
That's dangerous talk. I'd be careful who you mention that to.
I know.
Alright, let's go find Garrus. My wife. Oh, well, I have to talk to Harkin first. Am I purposefully going into the elevator for chats? Yes.
I can't believe the Council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best.
My chair would stop falling.
It's only natural they take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
Yes.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
Yeah, politics suck. Oh! Sorry. I hit the mic.
bug thing over there.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
I'm not disturbing it. I'm just scanning it. He's fine. Keith David? No. My wife is Garrus. Garrus is my male wife. And he shall always be, so.
Anyone else hear that low hum? Sounds like it's coming from that statue. Makes my teeth tingle.
Foreshadowing. Oh, we're not going to. I need to go find Harkin.
Ah. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan.
Okay, Dylan.
Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
I'm sure I won't be disappointed. Okay, I have no money. So there's no point in buying anything. Oh, excuse me. A keeper. Get scanned, idiot. Haha. I don't remember how to get to the lower levels. I mean, I could take the speedy transportation, but what's the fun in that? Ah. Hey. Wait. Am I ready to talk to you? Yeah, sure, let's talk.
Welcome. I am Naylina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Sure.
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
Okay.
What do you do here, Naylina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
What exactly do you attend to?
Well,
the way she
each
says
acolyte
that
has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
Oh
Try out
my.
your services.
Excellent. I'll add you to our client list. We should be able to see you in 3 or 4 months.
Oh boy.
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for
I'm gonna
entertainment,
get a box
others
and I'm gonna put it on my chair. I'm gonna sit on it because my chair
Our
keeps
clients won't
falling.
realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Nelina,
Yes, Shaira?
send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with her.
Yes, of course, mistress.
Where are their ear holes? Or do they feel sound with their
It
tentacles?
appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Sure.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
Ah.
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
This is my first time. I can't believe I didn't come sooner.
Welcome. It is a pleasure to see you. You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
I think your brother dies. I'm sorry. I'm coming to you from the future. Or he lives. I'm not sure. Shaira, talk to me, madam.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel. What exactly do you do? That depends on your needs. I offer advice to some, comfort to others.
Oh.
I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Tell me about it. I'm a problem solver.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
I didn't say you could touch my face.
What happened between you? I respect his
But do it
privacy
again.
too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
Okay.
What exactly do you want me to tell him? Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
I got a hug.
Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
Alright. Hey, I got a free hug and a face pet.
I have to admit I'm a little nervous.
Oh, I don't want to hear him.
It's understandable. Many are a little unsure what to expect.
Alright, now I have to find the elevator to down below. Talk to me, Caden.
Sure is peaceful here.
Huh? You got nothing to say about the statue? Okay. Alright. The elevator must be on the other side. Oh, is that it there right in front of me?
I've told you before, you're not allowed in here. This one believes it has the right to move freely through this area.
You're creating a public disturbance. It's against Citadel regulations.
I love Turian double voice.
One is unsure why the other would not wish word of the Enkindlers to be...
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal.
Is
Failure
this
to
legal?
follow the regulations
Right here?
results in the forfeiture of the license.
Why don't you just arrest the Hanar?
I could arrest the jelly, but my superior has
Big,
requested that I
dumb
find a solution
jellyfish.
that does not anger the Hanar. The Hanar become vocal when they feel their religious beliefs are being suppressed.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
Oh, I managed to mute myself just in time as I had a coughing fit. Ooh.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
I will certainly try. Hey, you big dumb jellyfish.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Is this how the Enkindlers would want you to use this gift of consciousness?
The Enkindlers would wish for their message to be spread to all sentient races.
The Enkindlers wouldn't wish their message to be spread by breaking society's laws.
Exactly.
This one hears wisdom. Perhaps enthusiasm has
There you
higher
go.
judgment in this matter. This one departs now, and will not intrude upon the Presidium again.
8 whole points. Nice. Yes.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter.
Ooh, I got a
Now,
tip.
If you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
I'll always take a tip from a Tarian. Oh, I see a keeper. Come here. Get scanned. Oh, damn it. How do I put my gun away? Pulled out my gun. No. That.
Form up.
In light of the recent
I got so used to Dead Space. I'm pressing the wrong buttons.
pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless,
I need a booster seat for this chair. It keeps falling.
many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
The music might be too quiet to hear, but I can hear it. I like how blue it is down here.
Do you really think we'll find him down here?
He always stops in for a few games of Quasar before he makes his drop.
Fist is gonna be pissed if we take down his supplier.
That's the point. We want him angry. Angry people make mistakes.
There's just something about Fist that makes me nervous.
Good. He's a dangerous man. Now keep your eyes peeled for our mark.
Get scanned. How many do I... How do I check? No. Here it is. I've got half of them. 10 to go.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
The thing is, if you study it, you can learn more about the Enkindlers, Hanar. But you just don't care. Whoa, what was that noise? Did something explode? Keeper. Alright. I got $30 for that. Ooh, open the door. Thank you. What is this? This just decoration? What is this? Is it just flattened metal? Oh, let's go look at the view.
Big place.
That your professional opinion, sir?
This isn't a station, it's a city.
There must be millions here. It can't be possible to track everyone coming and going.
This makes Jump Zero look like a porta-john, and it's the largest deep space station the Alliance has.
Jump Zero is big, but this is a whole nother scale. Look at the ward arms. How do they keep all that mass from flying apart?
The council represents more races than I thought. No wonder they're careful with newcomers.
They probably just want to keep everything running. It has to be hard keeping all these cultures working together.
Or maybe they just don't like humans.
Why not? We've got oceans, beautiful women, this emotion called love. According to the old vids, we have everything they want.
When you put it that way, there's no reason they wouldn't like you. I mean, us. Humans, ma'am.
Caden.
You don't take much shore leave, do you, LT?
Alright, laugh it up, Chief. I appreciate the thought, Alenko, but we're on duty here.
Aye, ma'am.
I'm going to have to kill Caden. I'm sorry.
I'll walk drag, ma'am.
I'm being too nice to him. He's going to fall for me. I mean, who wouldn't fall for me?
Shepard? Excuse me, Commander Shepard!
What?
I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
Certainly.
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
How much is my time
How
worth?
do you know that my investigation is going to uncover anything you need?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
You've got to have access to better
sorry.
sources. Why contact me?
I'm using every source I can find, but I think I've got a better shot with you.
I am the problem solver.
If anyone is going to uncover corruption here, it's the hero of the Skillian Blitz.
How do you know I'm investigating anything here on the Citadel?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
Sounds like a good cause. If I find any information, it's yours.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
Oh, Emily Wong. Is there a shakedown going on over here? Looks like it.
I don't think you bought this here. I don't sell this model.
Look, I know it was you. I remember your face.
Really, that's impressive. Usually you humans can't tell one variant from another.
This was the place. Now, are you going to give me a refund or not?
Do you have your proof of purchase?
What? No, I don't think you ever gave me one.
This guy is like the final boss of Karen's.
But, what do you...
Can't help you.
Ultima Karen.
Best place on this ward to buy upgrades.
Ooh.
Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies. Will you be needing supplies?
What colonies are you talking about?
Oh, my mistake, Earth Clan. I assumed...
You shouldn't assume.
Doesn't matter. Pharaohs
Make an
don't
ass
know
out of
better.
you and me.
Well, if you haven't heard of them yet, I'm sure you will soon. But it doesn't matter where you hail from. My goods are available to all.
Well, what you got? What are you selling?
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
I want... What are you buying? Ooh, I would like that. How much is it? Affordable. I will take that, thank you. I don't mind paying a little extra if I can just buy it on the ship instead of coming here all the time. Oh no, it's Conrad.
Is that really?
Wow.
It's you.
It is me.
You're Commander
Hi,
Shepard.
Conrad.
the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Nice to meet
You
you.
little creep.
And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
I spent most of my time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're
I need a
probably
light on.
busy,
Ooh.
but do you have time for a quick autograph?
I guess.
Anything for a fan. Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed.
Is she?
I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
Okay, bye, Conrad. Stop being creepy. No keeper down here? Oh.
That's her.
What?
Eat this!
Ah, I'm dying. Oh wait, no I'm not. Oh. That's a shotgun. That's not gonna do it. Wait, it is gonna do a lot. Because he's right here. Alright, come here, buddy.
Shields disabled.
Lost shields!
Oh, he ragdolled weird. Oh, I'm gonna die. Ooh, get down. No. Oh. Wait, I'm pressing spacebar. That's not gonna work in this game.
Powering up.
Ah.
Soft kill deployed.
Will you die, sir?
Those were Saren's men.
Were they? How do we know?
Perimeter clear.
I don't remember how to put away my gun. Just gonna walk into this bar with my guns out.
I see why this place is so popular. It's got quite the, view.
Hey, Lieutenant, put your tongue back in your mouth before you trip on it.
I got business here, but not with you.
Alright.
Commander. What do you want?
What's bothering you?
Problem.
I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
So if you feel that way, then why spread lies about her?
'Cause she rejected me.
Oh.
Me, Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet.
I think I can see why you're upset, but spreading these lies won't make it better.
Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
General, did you ever win a battle by moping in a bar?
Ha, war. That's what this feels like, all right. How did I let it come to this?
Because you're weak.
So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
Yes.
I don't think it could hurt.
Huh. Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort, even if she won't have me back.
Yeah, I got feelings for a girl, and then she rejected me, so I'm gonna ruin her life. Yeah, good plan there, buddy.
This is no place for someone of your stature, General.
All right, I'll go to her after I've had a cold shower or two. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
Yes.
What do you want me to do?
There's an Elcor diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why does he think that?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
What makes you think he'll believe me?
You'll bring him proof. Take this datapad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the Elcor.
Alright.
Who am I taking it to, and where is he?
His name is Zaltan. He's an Elcor diplomat. He's over in the embassy.
I already talked to him.
About Shaira. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers.
You deserve a punch.
Thanks, Commander.
In your flanges.
You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
Yeah.
Hard to imagine a general like that getting so upset about a woman.
That's because you don't understand women, Caden.
Ow.
Back off, Rex.
Oh, Rex.
Fist told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. This is Fist's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not coming out, Rex. End of story. This story is just beginning. Out of my way, humans. I have no quarrel with you.
No, Rex, come back.
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
No, I want to get caught in the middle. Harkin, you bastard.
Hey there, sweetheart.
Oh, shut up.
Some fun? Because I gotta say, that soldier get-up looks real good on that body of yours. Why don't you sit your sweet little ass down beside old Harkin? Have a drink. We'll see where this goes.
I need that throwing up emoji.
Maybe later.
Suit yourself, princess. You know, if more Marines looked like you, I might have joined the Alliance instead of CSEC.
Harkin, right? I was told you could help me find someone. A Turian CSEC officer named Garrus.
Yes, where is Garrus?
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, eh?
Yes, I'm going to help him.
Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Oh, shut up, Harkin. It doesn't matter.
Is there something I should know about the captain?
The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Just tell me.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
I'm out of here.
Goodbye.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
You're gross. Harkin. I will be happy to kill you.
Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre.
Maybe it's not true. Harkin's an ass. Bet he's just messing with our heads.
You're probably right. Still, I'd like to hear what the captain has to say.
We'll talk to Anderson later. Where is... I think I can go this way. I wish it showed me my stamina meter outside of battle. Wait, there might be a keeper. Yes. $30 in my pocket.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll... Who are you?
Let it go.
That's the other shepherd voice. Garrus, sweetie, that's very dangerous.
Hostile spotted.
Just unload an entire clip into his face. Oh. Alright, you know what? That did nothing. There we go. Is that everybody?
Think we got him, Commander.
How do I use Metagel? Because Kaiden's health has been
Good as new.
low this entire time for some reason.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
What were you thinking? You could have hit the hostage.
There wasn't time to think. I just reacted. I didn't mean to... Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
I know those men threatened you, but if you tell us who they work for, we can protect you.
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
Does this have anything to do with the investigation into Saren?
I think it might. Dr. Michelle, tell us what happened.
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Then what?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren.
Uh-oh.
The Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
She must have something that proves he's a traitor. Did the Quarian mention anything about Saren or the Geth?
She did. The information she was going to trade. She said it had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Oh, Garrus, yell some more, please.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
A Krogan might come in handy.
A Krogan is always
I heard he was at the
handy.
Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the Academy before he leaves.
Move out.
Oh. Just imagine whenever Garrus is on screen, just hearts and pink bubbles are around him. I'm a soldier. I guess that'll work. Yeah, sure. For now.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from Fist's thugs, Commander. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
You're a doctor. How did you end up here on the Citadel?
My parents brought me here when I was young. My father was a medic with the Alliance. I chose to keep the medical tradition alive, but not the military. Fixing up wounded soldiers isn't my idea of fun.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander. Nice talking to you.
I should go. Is there anything to open? No, nothing to loot. Whatever, fine. Down to C-Sec we go.
Don't kid yourself. It's even bigger than it looks.
How would you know?
I got a tour. One of 500
That's what she said. Well, that's what he said. It's bigger than it looks. Yeah, okay.
Hey, I know you.
You're Shepard, right?
That's
I was
me.
on Mindwar during the Blitz. Saw you on the vids when you got your medal. You saved the whole colony.
Looks like you have a fan.
I do.
I'm sorry, I just never thought I'd meet someone like you in person. My name's Lang, Officer Eddie Lang, Citadel Security. It's an honor to meet you, Commander. What are you doing down here in the wards? Anything I can help you with?
Do you know a CSEC officer named Harkin?
I shouldn't really say too much. He's been on the force a lot longer than me. But I've heard things, you know? Drinking on the job, taking bribes, that kind of thing. Rumors mostly, but they suspended him, so some of it must be true.
Okay,
I
that's
have
all
to
I
go.
care about. Thank
Right.
you.
You're probably real busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
See ya. Goodbye, Officer Lang. All cops are bastards. Oh, there.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for the return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
All right. Rex, darling, where are you? There you are.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
Oh, you're only saying that because he's leaving.
I know you, human.
You will.
Shepard. I'm going after Fist. Thought you might want to come along.
Shepard. Commander Shepard. I've heard a lot about you. We're both warriors, Shepard. Out of respect, I'll give you fair warning. I'm going to kill Fist.
Well,
Fist knows you're coming. We'll have a better chance if we all work together.
My people have a saying. Seek the enemy of your enemy, and you will find a friend.
Glad to have you on the team, Rex.
Let's go. I hate to keep Fist waiting.
I know. All right, nice. We're ready. I got my squad. Most of my squad. I also love Tally. Liara isn't bad. Is there anything to see in here? I guess not.
Okay, Jalid. Let me get this straight. Your business partner, Shorban, he's threatened you? What?
Not exactly. He's really making himself out to be the victim here.
Hey there. Oh, you're not CSEC, are you? Did you want something?
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance.
He was waiting for a chance to get you.
I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone. He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
I'll talk
Tell
to
me
him.
where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets.
Mm-hmm.
He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better.
You do?
His name's Shorban. He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist.
Shorban. That's the guy who wanted us to scam the Keepers.
The Keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him. That's against regulations.
I better look into this right away. Find out what he's up to.
I'm scanning the keepers.
Shorban these days. Well, Good luck.
I like how he's like, I didn't do anything wrong. I'm fine. He's following me. Scanned. Give me those codexes. Rex, you are very short. Okay. I think there's a keeper out here. I'm gonna go get him.
I'm surprised that you're willing to kill your own, Rex. Aren't the Krogan just a few generations away from extinction?
You don't get it. For all your talk of honor and pride, the Turians never had to test their principles in a real struggle. Anyone who fights us is either stupid or on Saren's payroll. Killing the latter is business. Killing the former is a favor to the universe.
You don't need stupid Krogans out there. There you are. Oh, Garrus?
The Normandy combines the best of Alliance technology and Turian engineering. It shows what we're capable of if we work together.
Let's work together more often. Alright, get scanned, idiot. Alright, let's go.
You always see a few civilians hanging around the academy waiting to speak to an officer about some problem or other.
Talk to me more, Garrus.
So how about it, Garrus? Is this better than C-Sec?
Fighting a rogue Spectre with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way? I'd say that beats C-Sec.
There may just be hope for you yet, Turian.
Wait. Oh, no, I have to go back to the bar, so...
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under a deferred education plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
Courage. Alright, now we gotta go to the seedy bar. Oh, which way's faster? I don't know. I think this way's faster, I'm not sure. It has nice ambient lighting, so...
Looks like it's shut down.
Is it?
Fist knows we're coming.
Oh.
Look out! Hold the line!
Garrus, what are you doing, you goober? Garrus.
Go, go, go!
Okay, Garrus, go over there. Oh my goodness. Come on, dude. Okay, you know what? Good enough for me. Alright, don't move either of you. Alright. Okay, hold on. We can get him. Haha! Okay, he's not dead, but we did get him. Oh no, I'm gonna die.
Get down!
Oh no, Krogan! Krogan! Oh gosh, no. Oh no.
Shields down.
Hold on. Oh, Krogans! I like that they're shooting at me with shotguns from this far away. Like, yeah, that's gonna work, buddy. Shotguns are the all-purpose weapon, I guess. Hey, boys.
Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
I don't think he pays you enough for this.
This'd be a good time to find somewhere else to work.
Yeah, right. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never liked Fist anyway.
Yeah, time to go.
It would have been quicker to just kill them.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
Yeah. And now we get into the lockers. He's beginning to believe. Okay.
Why do I have to do everything myself? Time to die, little soldiers.
Take cover! Disabled.
Oh, jeez.
Enemy is everywhere!
Ooh, ho, 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 ho. My health.
Shield down.
Who is bleeding? Rex. All right.
Go, go, go!
Damn it. Fist. Oh, okay.
Don't kill me, I surrender.
Where's the Quarian?
She's not
Barely.
here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
I was hoping if we got Fist, it would just go to the cutscene.
Wait. I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here. Said she'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Face to face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
I don't think anybody's seen the Shadow Broker.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker.
Yeah.
Ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that.
Oh, poor Tali.
I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Give me the location. Now.
Now.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
Time to sprint.
What are you doing?
The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him.
Garrus, yell at me more.
We don't shoot unarmed prisoners.
How many people died because of him? He brought this on himself. Besides, we have more
I
presents.
don't want to argue with Rex, but I'm being a nice shepherd.
Warrior's dead if we don't go now.
Oh, crap.
If you feel lucky, we should visit the casino over in
Did I get the thing? Okay. Oh, crap. There's so many things over here. Hold on. So you can't get back in here. Oh. Alright, let's go. This is such a cheap move to put more enemies here.
I will destroy you.
Yeah, okay, buddy. Are you having fun doing that dance? Jeez. Okay, there's 3.
Get down!
2 and 3. Okay, let's go. Hold on. I have to heal Rex. He's dying. That's not what I wanted. Whoa. That ship scared me. Two and a half minutes to save the Quarian. I got her. She's good. Tally, baby, time to talk to me.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
Oh.
Kill them all.
Oh. Tally, where are you going? Ouch. I can see why you left. Oh, crap. He overloaded my gun. I'm mad.
Shield's disabled.
Ah, stop it. Oh, you little bastard. Rex, please. I just thought of somebody's post complaining about Rex, how they put so many bullets into his big dump back.
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know how to look after myself. Not that I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Shepard had to think about that for a moment.
Chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
We could take her to the human embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this anyway.
Yes. Let's take him. Or her. Let's take them both. Let's take them all.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, and all-out assault on Korra's dead.
I'm just...
You know
This is just a normal date with me and Garrus.
Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
Making your day, Ambassador. She has information linking Saren to the Geth.
Really? Maybe you better
Really?
start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
Let's learn more.
It is a tradition among my people.
We need the
When we
codex.
reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory.
A major.
Beacon has brought us one step closer to finding...
Why is the camera so high?
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Well, that's the
Sounds
truth.
a little far-fetched.
The vision on Eden Prime.
They've been doing this for a long time.
I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life. And they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
The Reapers are a threat to every species in Citadel space.
Ah, yes.
Tell them.
The
No matter what they think about
Reapers.
the rest of this,
Tyrion air
those
quotes.
audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
The captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
Anderson is so excited.
Quarian.
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
I thought you were on your pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I turn my back on this?
Well, she makes a good point.
Saren is a danger to the entire galaxy. My pilgrimage can wait.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
I love you, Tali.
Henderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in...
If I could smooch Tali and Garrus at the same time, I would. Unfortunately, they don't allow me to do so. Who am I taking? You know what? Let's take them. We have no biotics. Oh, perfect. I'm here. I can go scan those keepers. Yes, yes, yes. Get ready to be scanned. You've been scanned. Oh, I need to talk to you too.
Strained greeting, human. This is really not a good time.
Excited greeting.
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving, I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
Here, this should be proof enough for you.
Confused. This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed, anyone can discover my secret.
Septimus is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
Relieved. I suppose you are correct, human. Thank you for this information. Startled realization.
Startled.
I must speak with the consort. She will be most displeased with my actions.
Oh, most definitely.
Anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me, I must go now.
I'm sure she'll forgive you. It was an honest mistake.
Doubtful. Perhaps you are right, human.
I'm sure she'll be understanding. Shair is not stupid.
Thankful. That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, Din, not all humans are as you say.
I'm sure the Earth Clan stands to profit from this in some way.
Well, I just got $50 and 2 Paragon points.
Do not listen to my Volus compatriot. It was a good thing you did, regardless of your intentions.
That's fine. I didn't update my squad. No wonder they were dying. I forgot to level them up. Oh, gosh. No. Shoot. Yes. We need the electronics up because I need to have her unlock things for me. All right, good enough. What's the accuracy on this one? 23. Oh, maybe I'll just keep it as it is for now. Oh, I was about to go to Rex, but there is no Rex. I didn't put him in my party. Executor Palin is not. Oh no. This is the human embassy. Silly me. I was like, Executor Palin isn't in here? Of course he's not in here. He's on the other side. Wait. Oh, no. That door you can't go through. So, never mind. Oh, Samesh, no.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Could you spare a moment?
I don't know if I have enough Paragon, sir. I'll try.
Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
It's no trouble. What can I do for you?
I think it's more helpful to have her body stay.
I was in the 212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
There's no reason for your wife's body to be held like this. Just wait here.
I don't see why an autopsy would stop Ugh,
When I last saw him,
I
he was
could
in
talk.
the expensive bar
I
over
don't
there.
see why an
Thank you
autopsy
for your time.
would stop him from being able to cremate
I
her
just want to give
later.
my wife a proper funeral and the respect she deserves.
Well, unless they're like tearing her body apart, which is gruesome. But I don't. Oh, time to get scanned.
So much empty space. 1,000 of my people could live here and hardly even see each other.
Shepard, what can I do for you now?
Nothing. Wanted to see if there's anything new.
Goodbye,
Goodbye, Executor. Nothing to scan? Nothing to scan. Clerk Bosker.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard.
I am.
Your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
Yes. A man named Samesh Bhatia is having some trouble claiming his wife's body.
Ah, Mr. Bhatia. A good man in an understandably frustrating position.
Indeed.
I wish I could help him. Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you.
She did.
Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
You think that her body might be dangerous or contaminated?
No, Commander. Nirali Bhatia is not dangerous. Her body is in fact extremely valuable to the Alliance. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
How long do you think this research is going to take?
This is a long-term study. I wouldn't expect the bodies to be released for a year or longer.
You gotta have a lot of bodies. Can't you release one?
Very few bodies had this new type of weapon damage, and very few were in good enough condition to study. Beyond that, Commander, we need as many bodies as we can to get a reasonable sample size.
When will this research result in actual new technology?
If we're lucky, we'll actually realize usable technology from this study in a few years.
I could use Paragon. Or it might help in the long run. Whatever. Let's use Paragon.
What you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander,
Demon.
you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
I know you probably can't hear, but thank you for the emotes.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process. I am out here fighting to stop crap like this.
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
Oh, damn it. I pulled out my weapon. I didn't mean to pull out my weapon. Crap. Oh, Garrus, hello. One more. There's one left. The last one. Where is he? Which door is this? The exit door. I know where. Wait. No, I don't know where he is. Alright, Bhatia.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
Yes.
I reminded Mr. Bosker what we're fighting for. Your wife is coming home.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness.
but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
Goodbye, Batia. There's got to be a keeper around here somewhere, because I didn't come around this area, so there's got to be one more. I think I got all the ones. Was there one more in CSEC? No, I don't think so. Hmm. Where is he? Pretty sure I got this one. Yeah. I scanned that one. And I got the one. Behind this Hanar. Is there one in here? Hey, Marla.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes?
Yes.
You are the one called Shepard.
I am.
It is a great honor to welcome the heroes of the Blitz.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
I heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Shepard, and you're right. But Rex has already told you far more than I know about this. I am sorry, but I have nothing else to offer.
Okay.
I should go.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Goodbye, Barla Vaughn. I'm pretty sure I got this one. But we're gonna go check anyway. Oh, okay, we got him. Wait, do you have...
Commander, it is good.
Show me your items.
Standard items,
this
please.
one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Oh! Excuse me. Ugh. I got him.
I went fairly often when it was still the Arcos.
Yeah, ever since Fist took over, I don't go anymore.
Seems like
Hello, I'm here to see Shaira.
That's right. It was a long time ago, though. I barely remember it.
What drew you back to the Citadel and to the consort?
I don't know
I ain't dropping no eaves.
It sounds strange, but I simply felt called.
That's not strange. Many of us have felt the same calling, though you are the first of your kind to respond to it.
Really? I hadn't seen any other humans working here, but I didn't want to ask.
No doubt you are just the first of many to come. It's only a matter of time now that your species is spreading its wings.
Shaira, I have good news.
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him.
Of course.
Even the Alcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
It was my honor to aid you.
You are too kind, Commander, but I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart.
Yes.
I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
I'd be honored.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see you. Your uniform fits as though you were born wearing it. You are a soldier through and through, proud, solitary, alone, but it gives you strength. It is that strength that people are drawn to. It is why you lead and others follow without question. You will need that leadership in the battles to come. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
I have to.
Thanks, I guess.
Close your eyes and relax, Commander.
Garrus, look away. Wait, no, join. I remember when everyone on the news was making such a big deal about this game. Like, it's really not that bad.
Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Alcor ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
What is it?
A small mystery. I have never learned its use or purpose, but I sense it is time for me to pass it on. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you.
Okay, bye.
Remember my words, Commander Shepard. They will give you strength.
It's a bubble. Alright, I'll never see you again. Bye. Well, now I have to find this last keeper. I don't think there's any on this bridge. No, well. Let's go this way anyway. I didn't go to the other side of CSEC. I think I've been down here. Yeah, okay. Never mind. Well, let's go turn in this evidence. And then I could check the other side of CSEC and see if there's a keeper there. Just checking.
There's no way the Council can ignore us this time. Saren's days as a Spectre are done.
If the evidence is worth trying to kill me for, I hope it is sufficient to motivate the Council.
Indeed. think I got all the ones that are here, didn't I? Okay, he's been scanned, so... Don't make weird noises at me, little keeper.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants.
Wait, I didn't go into that other bar. I think there might be a keeper there. Okay, that's where I'll go.
Come on. Udina's presenting the Quarian's evidence to
The casino/bar.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Who is she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from
Gotta
the
stretch.
memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Nope.
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Yep.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish?
Where did they come from? Where did they go?
Their existence. If they were real, we'd have found something.
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake.
Ah, yes, Reapers.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
Well, maybe because they actually...
Obviously just a myth.
Benezia literally says the Reapers, and then you don't believe them?
To bend the Geth to his will.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
Every time humanity asks for help, you ignore us.
Shepard's right. I'm sick of this council and its anti-human bull...
Ambassador.
Bull.
There is another solution. A way to stop Saren that does not require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
You don't have to send a fleet into the Traverse, and the Ambassador gets his human Spectre. Everybody's happy.
She's like, hey, she's got a point. Yes.
Commander Shepard, step forward.
The first official human Spectre.
It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance Branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human
Tell me
Spectre,
more about
Commander.
Spectres.
This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
Okay.
I'm honored, Counselor.
I just like the double voice.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Okay.
I'll find him.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the CSEC Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
Dina's like on the fucking move. He's fucking ready.
I thought the ambassador would be a little more grateful. He didn't even thank you.
Until I find Saren, I haven't done anything. Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
Nice. Ooh. Okay. Doubles my store discount. Ooh. Oh, man. Let's try to get her into shotguns. Okay, I have to remind myself, the bar, the other bar. Med clinic? Would that be closest? Because I haven't been there, so I haven't unlocked it yet.
You should be careful who you say that around.
What? Everyone knows Fist isn't with the local criminals.
Maybe, but I wouldn't go shouting it from the
It's out of my hands, Rita. I'd bring her back in a second, but she doesn't
I see it.
come.
I know. I'll see if I can talk some sense into her next time I see her.
Be careful.
Ah, I got you. You were my last one. Yes. Thank you.
Welcome to Flux. Name's Doran. What can I do for you?
Goodbye.
Nothing at all.
Enjoy your time here.
Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now. So, what can I do for you?
What were you discussing with the Volus?
Who, Doran? Oh, I was just asking him about my sister. See, she worked for Doran before she left to... Ugh, sorry. I don't want to bore you with my problems.
I'm interested to
tell
hear what
me.
you have to say.
Well, okay. My sister Jenna left here to go work at Cora's Den. The problem is, she's working as an informant for CSEC. You know, eavesdropping on the people there.
Uh-huh.
If they find out what she's doing, they'll kill her.
Being an informant is a dangerous job.
That's what I've been telling her. I don't know. Sometimes I think she stays there just to spite me.
Do you know who her contact at CSEC is?
No. It's all very secret. Last time I asked an officer, he told me to stay out of it, for Jenna's safety.
Maybe I could help her understand just how dangerous Chorus Den is.
Yeah.
Would you? That'd be great. Just don't tell her I sent you. Well, I should get back to work before I get in trouble. Thanks.
I have a few things to do. Hey.
Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
Yes.
You can start by telling me the truth, Shorban.
Maybe
I'm
you
not
should
sure
talk
what
to
you're
me
referring to.
properly.
My experiments are...
We're not buying it. Jalid told us you've been after him.
You spoke with Jalid? Then you know about the data?
No, but you're gonna tell me everything.
Tell me all that you know.
You boys can go. Looks like my plans have changed. It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
Keep talking.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the Keepers. Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the Keepers?
What's so special about that?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After centuries here, we still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever. You've seen it yourself, Commander. You know we can do it.
Why are you trying to kill your partner?
I'm not trying to kill him.
Then why did you have guys with
His
guns?
job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
So you're just trying to get back what Jalid already stole.
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. Commander, if you'll just continue gathering data for me, imagine what we might learn. You'll stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
I suppose a little scanning here and there won't hurt anyone.
Yes.
Very good. Maybe if you wouldn't mind speaking with Jalid. The data you're gathering for me is useless if Jalid won't help me analyze it.
I'll go have a chat with him right now.
Thank you. And happy scanning, Commander.
Well, I'm already done scanning. I just got the last one.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Yes.
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Ooh, that's a lot of money. Okay. Okay, what else do I need to do? I guess I can look at my journal. Right, I have to go to CSEC. Oh, and talk to Rita. Well, Rita should be right here, so let's go talk to her. Hmm?
Dancers are highly respected among my people, but I get the feeling these women are not held in high esteem.
Whatever gave you that idea?
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
Okay.
I'll wait right here.
Why do I get the feeling you're not here to order drinks?
I need to talk to you about your work with CSAC.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my customers.
This isn't a game, Jenna. These people are dangerous.
Now you sound like my sister. Why is everyone so concerned about me? I can take care of myself.
Okay.
I need to go. I'm not a stripper. I don't get paid to stand around and look pretty. She puts on a brave face.
Okay, goodbye, Jenna.
If you've got questions about Jenna, meet me at CSEC Academy.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, he's talking to you.
Push off. I never did nothing to you. Damn newcomers. Think they can run the place.
Okay, bye. He's a lot more subtle than I am.
What was he trying to tell us?
I guess we better go find out.
Ooh. Sneaky, sneaky music. If it can be heard. Alright, let us... just cheat and go that way since I don't need to scan anymore. Okay. I think his office is up in that in-between area. Oh. There is a keeper down here. Oh, I could have gotten him. Oh well.
One sec. Looking you up.
Oh, talk to me more, requisition officer.
Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
Sure is
How did
handsome.
you know all that?
I'm the CSEC requisitions officer. I need to make sure our buyers are authorized. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Slides in, searching the database alone, handsome.
Show me what you got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre?
Spectre?
Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Just show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
I will enjoy. You give me the best things. It's too bad I have no money. But I can buy this. I'll also get that. Oh, baby, I'll get you one day. Don't you worry. Yes. Sell my junk. I don't know if I'm actually selling anything. Wait, what did Emily Wong want me to do? Oh, I think it had something to do with Fist. I'll go talk to her after this.
Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster.
Well, time to go to the Hades Gamma Cluster.
Communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week. Company officials refused to comment.
Yeah, I think he's around here. No, that's a lie. Where is this box? Maybe it's in that other elevator area. Maybe it's in this. In between.
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists.
Ooh.
The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster.
Again.
No demands have yet been made.
Hades Gamma Cluster is just drama central.
So how are you liking your posting at the academy?
It's good. Busy though. I can't believe how many people you get coming in from the ward.
I guess not.
It's the busiest station on the Citadel. You'll never get bored.
Man.
I guess not, but
I may be stupid.
That's why we brought you here.
Wait. Is there fast travel here? I don't think there is. Shoot. All right. I may be dumb.
In entertainment news, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with Elcor cast members. The production will open dramatic theater to the Elcor with a Hamlet who uses Elcor body language and pheromones. Kitt claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
What is that noise? Is the elevator exploding when I leave it? I could have sworn there was like a hallway of offices.
The Quarians endangered the entire galaxy when they let
God.
the Geth break free. I hope your people are properly contrite, Tally.
As the Turians are properly contrite for releasing the genophage upon the Krogan.
You're assuming that sterilizing them was a mistake.
I want to turn up the bass. Oh, here's the hallway I was thinking of. Oh. Silly, silly me. Skill too low. Garrus, get your skills up. Where's this guy? Here you are.
Hello
You!
Again. Did you have any luck finding Shorban?
I did.
I found out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Uh-huh.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
Start talking before I pop your suit.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen.
I think you meant for us to
Shorban
kill
would
him.
me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scanning the keepers for Shorban, but you two need to stop fighting.
You're helping us? But, well, if you say so.
I do say so. Now,
Well,
stop
if
arguing.
Shorban can forgive and forget, then so can I.
Yes.
I appreciate the help, Commander. I better go get that data analyzed.
You'd better. Okay, Chelik, time to talk.
Detective Chelik, come into my office. I want to discuss this in private.
Oh, we can discuss anything in private.
What were you thinking?
Oh, sorry.
I don't follow you.
I'm quite chastised.
Could have blown Jenna's cover.
I know.
We're just getting information, Chelik.
Oh, both of you, talk to me, please.
It might seem cold letting her take all the risk, but we're keeping a close eye on her.
Do you really need to risk her life to get the information you want?
This job isn't easy and it's usually unpleasant. I'll take help anywhere I can find it. But since you're so concerned with her safety, maybe there's a way we can help each other.
Oh, I'll help you if you help me.
As part of the job. Now, are you going to help me or not?
You're a smart guy, Chelik. Figure out another way.
I do have several contingencies. She's just my option A. I'll cut her loose, even get her out of Core's den, no strings attached. But that still leaves my case unsolved. I could still use your help.
I'll help you, but I need some details.
I'm trying to track down an illegal arms producer. I just need some of their product. Thanks to Jenna's intel, I've learned there's a seller here on the Citadel. Meet our man named Jax. Pick up the mods and bring them back here. That'll give me everything I need.
Why are you so concerned about these mods?
We have access to some of the most sophisticated weapons.
I just want him to talk more to me.
What gives us our edge. What do you suppose happens when we lose that edge? These give criminals an advantage we can't afford to let them keep.
I'll persuade Jax to tell me where these mods are coming from.
No. You tip Jax off and all my leads will disappear faster than you can say bad bust.
Alright. I'll do as you say.
Jax.
Jax is down in the lower level of the markets. I'll send word through our channels that you're the buyer. Good luck, Commander.
Oh, talk to me more, Chelik. Talk to me even more, Garrus.
You always see a few civilians hanging around the academy waiting to speak to an officer about some problem or other.
Yes. Oh, is that it? Fine. Where is the speedy teleport? Where am I going? Oh, that's the wrong one. Haha, silly me. I definitely was not paying attention to what he was saying. I was just listening to him. Markets, right? Everything he said to me just went in one ear, rattled around in my brain, and then out the other ear. I think it's down here. Ooh, I should save. Okay. Jax, darling, talk to me.
Hold it. That's close enough, Army. You got my payment?
Yeah.
Do you have the mods?
Show her the goods.
Yeah, show me the goods.
Looks good.
Damn straight it is. These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
Here you go.
Here you go. Enjoy it.
I will, thank you.
Come on, boys. We're done here.
Okay. Quick and easy. Alright, let's go talk to Chelik. Tyrion looked like he was having a little trouble walking. Chelik, darling.
Commander, I hear you have something for me.
Of course.
Here's your shipment, Chelik.
Excellent. This is everything I need. Huh. Maybe more than I need.
I do good work.
Here, Commander, take this. I won't need it, and you've earned some payment for your work.
Of course.
I appreciate your help.
I'll also take a smooch.
Integrity. You didn't need to do anything after I let Jenna go. Now I need to get these mods into evidence. Thanks again, Shepard.
Of course. You can always ask me for anything. Alright, let's go. Yes, that's what... Okay, let me go give this to Emily. You okay, buddy? I think Med Clinic is closest. Markets might be... either one. Emily, I have something for you. Yeah, Markets would have been closer, but whatever. It's fine.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist.
Well, you can thank Rex for that,
I'm
technically.
sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
Of course.
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped.
I'm
Here,
amazing.
Commander, for your trouble.
What would my future cooperation be worth? Say, an interview when my investigation is over?
Exclusive.
You talk to me before you talk to anyone else?
Of course.
That would be worth quite a bit, and I'd be very happy to compensate you accordingly. Here you are.
Oh, I love money, thank you.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
720. Yes, thank you. I love credits almost as much as I love Turian voices. Alright. It is time for me to go. So, we are going to save before I do anything else. Double save. Yes. Okay, and then we are going to go to just chatting. Just for the last few moments here. So, yes, I don't know what I'll be streaming next. Maybe I'll continue Lunar or Mass Effect. I kind of like the idea of switching off between the two. That way we're getting some variety. Variety is the spice of life, after all. That's why I don't eat just one type of human. I mean, cuisine. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I don't have just one chef. I have many. Anyway, yes, so thank you for hanging out. Thank you for coming by. I hope you have a good evening, a good day, whatever time it is for you. And stay safe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.